Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you thoughts of the day. I took a shower today, don't faint, and I'm clean. I wanted to let you know my girlfriend Colleen, who I talked about in the camping video, stopped by. She went to that party out on that paddle wheel that I was telling you about, and she came by to bring me a present, ladies and gentlemen, and it's this. Can you see it? It's one of those VW vans with all kinds of hippie stuff. She wanted to actually get one that kind of looked like Edna. Edna's not a VW, but, you know, I have all that hippie stuff on Edna the van. I thought that was very sweet of her. So, she was a little tipsy when she got here, but we drank coffee. And I forced her to look at, I forced her to look at videos, well, of me, of course, ladies and gentlemen. Why wouldn't I? Look, my hair looks like all one thing, like it's a wig. Why is that? It's so weird, the lighting. I'm sorry to... I mean, it looks like my hair is black, and it looks like it's all... I swear to you, I didn't dye my hair. Anyhow, oh well. Just the evening lighting, I suppose. At any rate, I forced her to... She kind of likes Obama yet. I mean, she is... I don't want to say that because she was very dismayed, to put it lightly, because she's always been a peace activist and a marcher and a person, I gotta put the bug down, who has taken part in political activism, I guess, and she didn't really care for the fact that Obama was bombing, so to speak. But I was doing casting videos onto the TV in the kitchen, and Colleen's the type, like, she can come over, and I don't freak out or anything, or feel that I have to wait on her hand and foot, and I did my dishes, and was doing laundry, and she helped me change the bed, and you just go on with life. I mean, it's not like I have to drop everything and entertain the woman, although I forced her to watch videos. But one of them, Chris Hedges, oh my goodness, over on RT this is quite a while ago, but he sort of did a recap of the 8 years of Obama and what a disappointment he was, and a disappointment to the African American community, and oh my lord, the war stuff, and how Chris Hedges actually took Obama to court. He sued the Obama administration for that NDAA, National Defense Authorization Act, because within that particular one, the year was 2013 that he did the lawsuit, it really got rid of, what's it called, posse comitatus or something? I don't even know if I'm saying that right. It has to do with I'm sure Nicholas will correct me, it has to do with the military being able to turn on its citizens and all. And so we don't really have the protections a lot of people think we still have, and of course a lot of that went bye-bye with the, oh dear, my nose is itchy, with the Patriot Act after 9/11. So it's not all Obama's fault, but he just expanded what was already on the books, and it was hideous and all this, and so the poor dear was getting a wake-up call, God love. Although she didn't walk in worshiping at the feet of Obama or anything like that, but she never heard of RT, she never heard of the Real News Network, and those are two of my main source places, I suppose. I think they're very good. Okay, I don't know how I got off onto that with Colleen, but I did want to show you that little toy that she gave me. I think that's so sweet, and you can wind it backwards, you know, like you pull it backwards and let it go. I just did it for Todd in the kitchen. It ran underneath him, and he just kind of looked at it like, oh dear, what can I eat this? Also, I'm reading this book. Wait, let me see if I can do this. I'm reading this book. It is really good. Is that going to show up correctly or not? Like, you know what I mean? It's called, now that you've looked at it forever, it's called There Were Giants Upon the Earth, Gods, Demigods, and Human Ancestry, The Evidence of Alien DNA. Ladies and gentlemen, it's by Zecharia Sitchin. And Richard, don't faint, because this does not take away from anything. It really doesn't take away from science, because, it's acknowledged, of course, that, you know, humans evolved and such. Oh, my word. And you might even be familiar with this, Richard. Richard, it's just that in this particular rendition, and this is a translation from the Sumerian texts, that these otherworldly beings, I guess, so to speak, aliens, let's just call them aliens. I mean, please, I don't know why I feel strange about saying aliens when I get on here and talk about chemtrails and fake suns and all. Like, I'm afraid to say the word alien because you might think I'm weird. That's funny. Yeah, the aliens who looked like us, really, tinkered with our DNA. It's like, I forget which, I'm not super duper good with memorizing the stages of man, but one of them was Cro-Magnon man or something. You know what I mean? And the other one was, oh God, what are they? They're clear as a bell in my... I can't... Neanderthal, something like that. Okay. The idea is one of those, and it might not have even been the two I mentioned, they tinkered with it, with the DNA to change the course of history or whatever. It's a long story. I'm really enjoying it. It's really fun. Like I said a while ago, it's sort of cute that the Sumerian tablets... Oh, and there's a plethora of them. Right now, like Oxford has been decoding them as well, Oxford University. And zecharia sitchin has, and there's been several people, including that one Italian guy, Mauro Biglino or something. Mosquitoes. Anyhow, the Sumerian texts are considered to be myths, mythology. However, the Abrahamic and the other religions that are based on them, that really they've stolen directly from the Sumerian, are considered to be total truth. So that's really weird to me. What he wants us to do, zecharia sitchin, is quit claiming it's mythology, because he is convinced this is really what happened. And like I said, it doesn't take away from like billions of years old. It doesn't claim the earth is 5 minutes old and that, you know, everything with, you know, how the young earth creationists think that. None of that. It combines science as well as, I don't even want to say religion because it's not a religion, as well as mythology, I guess. Oh my dear. Okay, it's now, I've been in this 7 minutes and I don't know if I'm making any sense, but that's all. I just wanted to show you that, and look how far I've gotten in this book.
Stay away from the road.
Here comes Perpetch.
Road, boy.
That's because he's letting Todd out. Todd's in a panic. That's because Bernard is over there, Angel.
Oh, he is? He just took off.
Oh, okay.
Behind the pool house. That's why he wants out this way.
You're hearing Perpetual. Perpetual, say something to my listeners. He just waved. Now, I'm sure. Okay. I'm signing off now. I'm releasing you from bondage. My last video of the night, I'm getting eaten alive by those kamikaze mosquitoes that I mentioned a couple days ago. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. And remember, please join me. Join together with me. Become as one with me. Drop your political identity. Focus on issues. And let's work together to make this world a better place. Love you.